welcome to day 2 of Digstock. We've got a little bit of time from sun up to 8:30, I think, is the seeded hunt. So we picked this small area around the corner. It's got an old cemetery. We're going to see if anything's around here, and hopefully we'll find a couple of things before we have to go to the seeded hunt. Wish us luck. John's secret weapon.
Yeah, if you remember back in Virginia, John had the secret weapon that Kelly actually brought up. The moon pies. We didn't use them yesterday, so we're going to try them today and see if it brings us the luck that Kelly says it does. Can't even see you.
I'm in serious need of a moon pie after yesterday. Didn't do much.
I think we all are, except for Steve. He doesn't need one.
Yeah, Brian did okay too. A moon pie.
Double-decker moon pies for everybody.
Well, thank you, sir.
If regular
70.
If regular works, double-decker works double.
Look how dark that is.
So be prepared for lots of silver.
I just spent a good 5 minutes hunting for this little tiny washer. From the green, I'm guessing it's old, but man, it was ringing up like a silver dime, and it took me forever to find it with the pinpointer. Well, I guess I'm starting the day with a washer, one of the tiniest washers ever, but hopefully better things from here.
I just dug up a little flat button, tiniest little thing I've ever seen. It's just a little guy. I'm trying to flip it over here for you. Shank is gone. Broke off. I don't know if there's any writing on that. It looks like there might be. Whoop! It's so small I'm probably never going to find it again, but it was a tiny little guy, wasn't it? Well, maybe somebody else will find it in another 100 years. Oh well, I'll find it. At the Digstock event, about to kick off the seeded hunt.
I just forgot.
Already found a Rosie at the feet here. Can't see it, but I'll show it in a minute. That's a lot of people in one field.
Alright, we're back at Digstock. This is day 2. We had a seeded hunt this morning and took a little bit of a break, and we are out here on another field, and one of my first holes, and I got an old drawer pull. Been early 1900s or whatever. Old drawer pull. Alright, on to the next.
Hey guys, how you doing? Alright, we're just meeting up with Steve again. He's in part of the property that nobody's been to yet, and look what he just found in the last, what, hour or so?
Probably about an hour. There's a nice buffalo.
Buffalo head nickel.
D-buckle. Pretty decent shape. There's this big giant button.
Oh, you got your son the musket ball. When did you get that?
I found the musket ball in the seeded hunt.
Oh, really?
So I got that for him. That's
awesome.
On the bucket list. But look at
Oh, a dandy button.
Button. Got a nice little nipple on her.
Yeah, it's a 1700s dandy button.
Shank's still there, just bent over. Came across a
Canadian dime. What year is that?
1936.
1936.
Pretty decent. Right when the other two guys showed up, I was digging this 37 Merc. Came right out of the ground like that. Beautiful. I really called the guys finding this one.
Oh, look at that bad boy. What year is it?
I'm not sure. The date down the bottom, it's tough to read. I might have to try and clean it up later. But there she is. That's a beautiful coin.
That is sweet. Man, you're dogging us this week.
I got a nice collection, that's for sure.
But the main thing is you got the musket ball for your son.
I got the musket ball for my son and the dime that he thought, or the silver coin that he told me he wanted. So here you go, bud. Dad found your musket ball for you. Everything's off your list. Coming home tomorrow.
Sweet.
Nice. Kids are 3.
1777. Big old dandy button. Shank. 1936 Canadian dime.
I want to get one of them.
That was right in the field.
All you have to do is knock him out and take it.
The Mercury dime.
Nice.
Pretty decent shape. Buffalo nickel.
What's that little green thing?
This one?
Is that a button?
That's a wee penny.
Wow.
I don't know the year. I mean, I didn't even bother to touch it. That wasn't from here. That was out in the backfields. But then this little bullet, this piece of lead, and the buckle, and leather strap rivet.
So there's definitely stuff here.
There's stuff here.
Was that a rivet?
It's
Yeah,
leather
rivet.
strap. Yeah,
Looks
there's
like it was
leather still on it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably off a saddle or something.
There was stuff here, so
We did a field over in there, a little bit over there. Riley's there now where that white truck is. Look under the pavilion.
yeah.
Riley's there now. Good
I just got this nice little buckle. The pin on the buckle is missing. I don't know if it's still in here or not, but it's pretty decent. There's Steven over talking to Gypsy. Everybody knows Gypsy, correct? And there's Polly from Quarter Hoarder. There's the rest of the boys and then other people. Billy way over there. Alright, on to the next.
Walking over to Kelly, she just found something.
An old horseshoe.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Look at that.
I don't think I've ever dug one. I've dug horseshoes before, but I don't think I've ever dug one that big.
Wow. Oh, look how old.
I know. Now you got to lug that around.
That's okay. I'd love it.
Or you could tell your husband to take it back to the car for you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, John. About carrying those things for me. Look. Isn't that awesome?
That is. I think that's the biggest one I've ever seen dug.
Big old horse.
Very cool.
Wow. Wait till we show Donald.
So we're getting near where Steve's been killing it. And I guess he's been finding all kinds of coins. Walked a ways. And it's been a very clean field so far. This is my first signal. It's not a coin, but a nice old buckle. We'll start with that, and hopefully as I get back there, we're going to find some of the coins he's been finding, or at the very least, we'll get a chance to see what he's been finding. On to the next one. I'm at the end of the field now, and I noticed that behind these trees there's a river. So I'm wondering if this was an old swimming hole, and that's why Steve's finding all these coins. I'm out in the field a little bit, and just dug this hole. This is not a coin, this is a bale seal, but this side is very clear, CPR. I don't know if the R is railroad. We're near Plattsburgh Railroad maybe. The front's a little harder to tell exactly what it says, but this is probably the nicest bale seal I've ever found. And I know the one that John found yesterday was a little bit nicer, and Brian found a good one too, but I could dig bale seals every day too. Love it. Hopefully I'll be back with something even better real soon. It's kind of funny. Nobody's really been in this field all day. Steve found all the coins, so we came down, and with all our cars there, everyone else has been stopping and checking it out. Hopefully they'll get some good stuff too. So far, I've just been finding interesting stuff. Just got a huge piece of horse tack here. Nice big ring. It was a good 6 inches deep. I'm gonna fill that hole in and move on to the next one. Brian, Chris, I think that's Steve, and over toward the trees there we got Paul, also from Quarter Hoarder. And I just dug a bottle. I think it was the bottle cap that the machine picked up, but this is a cool little bottle. I'm not much, I don't usually collect bottles, but this one's pretty neat. It's completely intact, and I like it. Don't know that it says anything on there, but it's interesting. Well, I started the day with a little tiny washer that rang up like a coin. Thought I had the penny signal here, and another little tiny washer. In fact, this one is identical, or almost identical, to the first one I found. I'm in a different field, hours later. My second washer that fooled me. Oh well. Maybe the next one will really be a coin. Well, the Quarter Hoarder gang just headed across the field to the cars where they're parked. The Relic Posse crew are heading to the cars too, so I figured I'd start heading there that way. And swinging as I went, Steve got all these neat coins. I hadn't found a coin yet, but I just finally did. And of course, the coin I got is a bent up clad dime that had been hit by a lawnmower. But it's a coin. My first one today.
Okay, this is some kind of ornate little button. Looks like it might be a snap button from jeans or something. It's not new. It's not too old. It's probably 1950s, 1960s, maybe. Snap button of jeans. It was about 6 inches, maybe 5 inches down. Kind of neat though. Has that green patina to it. I like it. Alright, Mike called me over for a live dig, so we're going to give that a shot. Steven's over here.
We're going to give it a try on the Garrett. It's ringing up 82, 83, ringing up like it could be a silver dime. And with all the silver Steve was getting out of here earlier, it's possible. Most likely these things never work out for me, so I'm going to guess it won't be, but let's see what we got. So, according to Garrett, it's about 4 to 6 inches deep. And I'm not seeing any silver yet, which is what I was expecting, I guess. And of course, because it's a live dig, I'm not even getting a signal. Wait. Somewhere in there. Luckily it's a field, so I don't have to worry about being as clean. Let's open it up there, and not hearing anything there. And
is it a buckle?
It's a buckle.
Yeah, so, nice debuckle anyway.
It's not a, looks like I nicked it too. It's not the silver dime I was hoping for, but it's a nice debuckle. Looks a lot like the one I found yesterday. Hey, it's better than digging garbage on a live dig, I guess. And definitely scratched it.
Hopefully you can hear us over the wind.
Cool. I like buckles. Hopefully the next one will be a coin.
Coolio.
Yeah, I found one. Remember that one field? I found that can of grapes at that one field, Paul. Charlie's. Yeah, it's similar to that.
We
got him at the
infantry.
He might be like the button master now.
Yeah, we got him at the States.
Sassy and I.
Like the key master, you know. Button master.
Did you see the shape
That's another one who was jumping.
of this?
Around.
Let me get it. 14, 20s again. Thank you. It was jumping.
Do you have anything more than a bail seal? Because that's what you said on the elevator.
That's it.
That's it?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
got like a little piece of paper here. Nice find.
Where have you been?
I've been to the woods.
Been to the woods and you still came back.
I came back. I'm doing wood things.
Yeah, we're taking a break from metal detecting right now. This is how we roll. Everybody else is hitting the sausage truck. We brought our own.
Wasn't one loaded one already. Yeah.
Dig a hole, put them in. There might be hot dog tree growing here next year.
Oh, you only had like half a dog.
Half a dog. I have 4 hot dogs. I don't know where you're looking at.
You had 4 hot dogs.
You're looking at
wouldn't
your
be
own
enough.
hot dog. Half a dog.
I'll kill one more, alright? The rest of you are on you guys.
Just 3 of you and only 2 dogs, so
Fight over
right
it.
over them.
Well, the last hole I dug at the last field was that mangled clad dime. We're at another field where a lot of great finds have been pulled out. And my first coin here, my first hole here, is another clad dime. This one's not mangled anyway, I can at least spend it, but man, there have been reals and all kinds of things pulled out from here. I got so excited when I had that perfect dime signal. I was not expecting clad. Oh well, that's all part of the game. Hopefully the next one will be better.
Well, if you can hear me, finally got my first musket ball. Looks like I fired one that hit something, but it's a purty one. I like it. Bill's right over there. Hope you can hear me with this wind. The wind is crazy. Not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's bad. But I'm happy. Finally got a musket ball.
Alright, Chris just got a good signal. And we're going to do a live dig here. Apologize for the wind noise. The wind is just horrendous here today. Last couple of days it's been very, very bad.
Solid 94 on the ORX. Had some solid 93s though, and ended up being square nails or whatnot, but it's in the plug and it sounded horrible.
Got it out of the hole.
It sounds horrible. And it disappeared. Something's masking it.
Oh, it did sound good.
Well, it doesn't sound good now, but it could be something masking it. Oh no, I see iron. Oh, that was a solid 94, sounded great.
Solid 94, and it was just a piece of misshaped iron.
Awesome.
Alright, on to the next. Alright, I was just getting a bullet signal. It's kind of bouncing back and forth a little bit, and I found out why. It is a round ball. Nice little round ball. It was not a bad find. Haven't been finding a whole lot today at all, and you know, so we're on this little field right on the corners. There's on the 4 corners, so you know, we got a nice little area here, and hopefully we're going to be able to pull out some more relics out of here. All right, on to the next. All right, we're back at you. It was not a bullet that I got out of the ground. It was a belt buckle. It doesn't look like an old belt buckle. Probably a 1900s belt buckle. But on to the next.
I'm not quite sure where it went, but I just saw another button. Oh, there it is. I kind of flipped it up. Almost looks like it has something on it, but I can't really tell. I don't think it is. I think it's just the corrosion on it. Looks like there might be writing on the back. I'll have to check it later. Got a nice shank. Oh well, we'll have to see what it says later on. I'll let you know.
Alright, back at another hole. Just dug this. I have no idea what it is. Could be junk. Maybe not. But I have no clue what it is. A piece of something. Alright, on to the next.
It is getting late, and I think after this hole, I'm ready to call it quits. I just dug that deep, had a nice coin signal. Oh, I figured that deep, at least an Indian. Nope, it is a memorial scent. I don't know what the memorial scent was doing that deep, but oh, I thought for sure I had something better than that. Oh well, tomorrow's another day.